I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, Nova Scotians know that it's expensive to get around our province, especially in rural communities. So it's shocking to see this government cut both the community transportation and public transit assistance programs, which help fund rural transit. When funding for these programs was announced in 2023, the General Minister of Trans-County Transportation said, without the support, we would not be able to maintain our mission of operating a safe, affordable, and accessible alternate transportation service to our local rural communities. Madam Speaker, how does cutting rural transit defend Nova Scotians?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Public Works.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and we recognize the importance of rural transit. We recognize the importance of transit across Nova Scotia. And the cuts that the member refers to is a 20% cut, Madam Speaker, but we feel that we're still able to deliver our mandate. We've contributed over $500 million, Madam Speaker, to roads. We've contributed over $2.5 billion in the last 5 years building up roads in this province. Community transportation, we're working with our partners to ensure that they stay active and are able to deliver their programming. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. With respect, funding roads is not funding public transportation, something which people need across this province. This government has also made massive cuts, in fact has eliminated the Student Transit Pass program in HRM. The funding item left only gets them through the end of this year when they have told it will be cancelled. This is an innovative program that lets students ride the bus for free, reducing traffic, encouraging independence, offering stable funding to transit when HRM is currently considering service cuts to this vital service, and building a generation of transit users. The total cost to the province for this program was $1.2 million. That won't even balance the budget or pay for the staff in the Premier's office. What is the rationale of cutting this program?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And obviously, when you make decisions like this, they're tough and they do weigh on you. The truth is, Madam Speaker, that the program is not cut. What we've done, instead of sending $1.2 million to HRM, for every single student in Halifax, what we've done is we sent $600,000 to OSD to ensure that the kids that need it the most have access to the bus passes, Madam Speaker. The truth is that, Madam Speaker, we didn't know how many kids were using bus passes. We had no information from HRM on that, Madam Speaker, but now we know through the Department of OSD that the kids and families that need it the most will get bus passes.